Recording in progress.
Hello, welcome to Jacki's Whole Food Plant-Based Journey. It's been a long time since I've posted something on my channel, but I realized I made creamy chickpea salad from, I believe it's the recipe from Well Your World, and I've modified it a little bit to appease my taste buds. But I made this so many times that I could have sworn I had a video out. And I was sharing this recipe with some people that I just met at the True North Health Center, where I just got back from a 5-week stay there. Did a 20-day water fast, and the rest was whole food plant-based food. And I was telling people about this wonderful chickpea salad that I make, and I couldn't find a video. So I am doing the video today. Okay, so it is creamy chickpea salad. Here are the ingredients. For the dressings, it's a half a cup of cashews, a half a cup raw cashews, half a cup of water, 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I usually use 1 because I really don't like lemon. 2 tablespoons of yellow or Dijon mustard, and I just use the stone ground. You can probably use whatever you want. This is what I use for lemon because I'm lazy and I just use the juice. And 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar and 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. I just use a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then it says curry powder, and I leave that out. 1 teaspoon of curry powder. I leave that out, but then I'll add dill weed, rosemary. You can use any seasonings you want, whether in the dressing or in the chickpeas itself. Okay, so the salad itself, it says 2 cans of chickpeas, but I use 1 can. I've always used 1 can, and I just realized it always said 2, so it always made a lot for me. And I'm gonna add in some veggies. I'll show you what I'm gonna add in. The recipe shows for a half a medium red onion, diced, 1 pint of cherry tomatoes, quartered, and black pepper. So I usually put in, I've never done tomatoes. Today I'm going to. So I chopped up some tomatoes and I chopped up some green onion, which I usually like to put in there. I also found this at Sprouts. It is all the peppers chopped up and some red onions because I'm so lazy. I don't want to chop anything. So it's all chopped for me. And I recently learned that at the True North Health Center that red peppers and yellow peppers are very healthy for you. Green are too, but the red is more healthy. So trying to add more peppers into my diet. And I'm also going to add in some broccoli microgreens, because microgreens are very healthy for you. And I'm going to add in some lettuce, some spring mix. Okay, you could serve it on lettuce. You could put it in whole grain bread, make a wrap out of it. Oh, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of sunflower seeds. Usually they want you to do unsalted, but I like the salt, and pumpkin seeds. Okay, it's a lot in here. So here are the chickpeas, right? And the first thing we do is we mash the chickpeas. Now these have been rinsed already. And now I'm going to take my masher and I'm just going to mash, right? I know the camera's hard to see. I guess you can look. Let's see. Remember, this is not a professional cooking show. This is just Jacki's Whole Food Plant-Based Journey, learning how to prepare foods for the first time in a long time, and learning how to prepare healthy food that's going to aid in my aging of being in good health. Okay, so we're just going to mash those up. Now you don't want to mash too much. You want to leave a little chunky, because think of tuna fish or chicken salad. This kind of takes the place of that, and I think it tastes better than tuna and chicken. So I'm just mashing it where I just want to get the full shape out, but still have it chunky, and I'll show you what it looks like. Looks like tuna. Looks like tuna. And you can find lots of different variations of this recipe. I saw one with tahini instead of cashews. And there's just lots of, just, you know, you can Google no tuna, or it's not tuna, chickpea salad, just chickpea salad. And lots of recipes come out. Okay, so I've mashed that. Now we're gonna make the delicious dressing. So I told you what it entails. So I'm gonna put it in my Vitamix. We're just gonna blend it. Probably any blender is fine. So let's follow the recipe, because I need to do that. All right, so we've got the dressing. 1/2 cup of cashews. These are raw cashews, not salted. We have 1/2 cup of water. I'll just fill this up with water. My water is filtered, so 1/2 cup of water. 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I told you I only do like 1, maybe 1 1/2. Oh, I need a tablespoon. Thought I had everything ready. Here we are. 1 tablespoon. Just squeeze the juice. Oh, how easy is that? I mean, eventually I'll probably get like the pros do, you know, get a real squeeze and squeeze out the lemon. All right, I'll put just a little bit more, like 1 1/2. I just don't like a strong lemon taste. Okay, what's next? 2 tablespoons of the mustard. Should I shake it up? I used to never keep in the refrigerator. Then someone told me I should keep in the refrigerator, so I did. Okay, so 2 tablespoons. And 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, 2 teaspoons. I think once I have to keep reading, because I think once I put 2 tablespoons in. So you gotta really, so I have to keep reading it over and over, or else I will, maybe I'll do it over here. 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 2 teaspoons. Okay. Now it says 3 to 4 cloves of garlic. I just put in 1 teaspoon of garlic powder because I asked Alexa how many gold cloves to a garlic powder. And now she's answering me. I knew that would happen. Be quiet, Alexa. Stop. Oh, she's telling me right now. So anyway, so it's about a teaspoon. Not quite a teaspoon, that's all right. Don't need too much. All right, that's it. If you want to put in a teaspoon of curry, you can. I don't do curry, so I'm gonna blend this. I'll be right back. Hear it because I think Zoom takes out the loud noise, but it was very loud. Okay, so want to see what it looks like? It's hard to see, but watch how I'm now going to pour it onto the chickpea salad. So let's do this. Very unprofessional kitchen, but I'm doing it. Okay, let's see. There's the chickpea salad. Now we're going to pour on this delicious dressing. Looks like mayonnaise. And it goes a long way. Now what I might do is grab my little spatula and try to get as much as I can out. So I'm making this to go to Thanksgiving, so I don't eat bad food. I'll have my own food. and it tastes good. Oopsie. Okay, and now I will stir this up so you can see there's a lot here. So when I add in my veggies, it can do that. So now let's add in some of this good stuff. So I think we'll take a spoon. We'll add in some red peppers, some yellow peppers, some green peppers, some red onion, and then we'll take my green onion that I actually chopped up. I looked for it chopped up, but there wasn't any, so I had to chop it myself. And then some cherry tomatoes that I chopped up, which I've never added tomatoes, but I think that would be good in here. The original recipe calls for tomatoes. I just never added them. So now we'll mix that in. So you can see how this 1 can of chickpeas with the dressing really goes a long way. You add in some veggies, add in any veggies you want. Oh, you know what I forgot? My seasonings that I like. So I like rosemary, because rosemary is supposed to be very good for you, especially the brain. Oh, you know it's not working because I need to take the top off. I guess it's a new one. Okay, so we'll do that. Oh, sometimes I have trouble just taking the tap off top. Wait a minute now. Don't you hate that? Oh, there we go. Okay. Put that back on there. And we got some rosemary. Put any type of seasonings you want, obviously. And now we've got some, I love dill. I just get the seasonings. I guess at some point, maybe I'll get real dill, huh? Like, you know, plant form. I'm still learning these things, but I love dill. Lots of dill. Dill, dill, dill. Dill, 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 dill. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Ooh, yum. Okay. Now, I think that's about it until then I'll put in the greens. So just mix in my seasonings. I feel like Julia Child. I should talk like this. That doesn't sound like her. Okay. Far from Julia Child. Now, I'm going to put in some microgreens. I hope they've been pre-washed. That might be a lot. Then I'm going to put in some fresh greens. This has been pre-washed many times. Make sure you wash your hands before you touch food. Always. Even if it's just for yourself. You don't know what you've been carrying. Okay, so I'll get some greens in there. And let's mix it up. Again, just 1 can of chickpeas did that. And there you have it. Chickpea salad. Original recipe from Well Your World. Thanks for watching.